Very confident in the Udyr into K'Sante matchup he's played so many times, and just feels comfortable blinding it into even the Renekton that's quite strong right now. So see what it's going to be. Is it going to be the Kench into Kalista? Does not feel great, to be honest, but is the best pairing pick left besides the Ornn, and goes Sejuani. So not going to have great dive in bottom lane, as Zeus is going to play Twisted Fate into this Udyr. And this is definitely a matchup that is tougher for Twisted Fate to play out than a lot of our other top matchups, where you do just gold card and walk away.
Such as Renekton.
Yes.
We also saw today,
yes,
for some reason.
Not hopeful for them on this one.
Just let it go. Peter's just going to run into them. I mean, they do have a better level 1. So, yeah.
Even though it's one of his most successful picks career-wise.
Well, level 2 hit here. Okay, there, Jiu does get it. Nice little handshake as Keria is going to try to get the knockup, but Guma forced to flash away. Jiu does eat a turret shot now, and now Keria's getting in there. And one more auto would do it. Can he get in range? But no, the Q's going to come in from the Renata, and even with the lick, maybe. No, he's going to get the last auto, and that will be first blood going to Keria.
Outclassed like we saw Chovy do to Yehu. This whole draft falls apart. Oner
tries to stick around to get this ward, and in the 2v2, this should favor Faker and Oner, as now Calmy's eating a huge amount of damage himself, and Sylvie now has to flash away. Q lands from Oner, and that is just a straight up kill. Gets a little bit of help from Faker, and now Oner's coming back. He's angry, and he's not even looking. Calmy!
Man, this is no good news.
Flashes, I guess. Dinden is getting on in there. He's trying to get this solo kill on the Zeus, but now Gold Guard is going to come out. I mean, Sylvie does not have flash, and yes, Faker doesn't either. But he can just run north, as now it all comes down, and Calmy is going to try to take him out, and he does! And now the interrupt on Oner, but he still gets that E down.
Of his team's kills right now is coming up big every single time, and Faker is reading these plays, calling for Oner to leave. The Void Grubs here and come over for the assist. If this Q doesn't connect, you know, that's probably not enough damage to take him out, but it does. Good accuracy.
A lot of matchups end up that way against Orianna. So now Q is going to connect here onto Sylvie, as the action does not stop in this early game. Here comes Keria, just going to dive onto 2 people. There's no level 6 for them, but he's got it as Devour comes through. And now Jiu's in a lot of trouble, as Oner is getting pretty low. The bailout comes in, and actually Jiu is fine for just a little bit. As now we get another Abyssal dive, but it's denied, as the Lick is going to get the kill from Keria. And we got a little 2-on-2 action now. Peter and Calmy on the run. Yeah. And now he's going to jump on in. He does have his ult, I believe. Maybe not. Just going to auto him down. The E is good enough. But now Keria, a nice little dodge sidestep here from Calmy. And Peter's blocking the Lick. And there's no Devour at the moment. Maybe one more Blick.
You know, kind of down and dirty early game League of Legends. And T1 are answering well. Is Zeus maybe in trouble?
Nice flash. Good reaction. He's going to get out of dodge. He doesn't flash that.
Udyr lane, and if Calmy puts the pressure on Faker, he should be in a pretty good spot.
Here.
Yeah, they know this.
By the way. They're going to try to flash over the wall.
So that's where I was going back to. Is like, yeah, they're like, you want Senna into Kalista. Tom Kent's Senna into Kalista. We've seen teams try to do that. You got to ban that and then pick the Senna. But Keria is pretty good. His Oner just keeps pushing this.
He is going to land the kick, though, and he's got some help as well. The roam up from their bottom lane. Guma right here. And Sylvie just got his ult back, though. Might be able to punish Faker here, who does have his flash, but doesn't have anywhere really to run. And he's just going to run into the turret instead. And here we go once again. Calmy continuing to try to trade onto this one, as he will buffer with the rocket jump. But you can see these trades are not going his way.
Sylvie's here this time, try to block this play from Oner.
Oh, hello. Jungler's going to meet once again. Seems like the 8th time this game. Q going to land, but Oner is just hanging out. And Calmy, he's kind of doing the opposite of hanging out. He's very... Uh-oh. He has to flash the Senna ult. Well, we're going to try to play onto Zeus here underneath the turret, as he will hold the gold card, but Sylvie is tanking up the turret, as now we got TP coming in. And Zeus is burning down a bit, but now with Faker and Keria making their way into this fight, it's looking pretty good for the side of T1 as Dinden. He is Udyr, but not too easy to run away from the Tom Kent. Abyssal dive comes through. One more lick will be dodged.
When he eventually teleported in, okay, he does now.
Okay. All right.
That's what for big plays. Now, will he get punished the second time?
I think he is in some trouble, especially if Sylvie does come through the jungle here. Although he might be able to execute.
I think he might, and okay, Peter?
It's looking pretty likely that he gets out here. Although Peter is really fast. But so is Orianna after all. Faker's gonna get away and just gets executed down.
Allows him to get out with no return as they get bottom side turret. Now, Jiwoo will be able to turn this into a bounty turret here, maybe. Maybe not off this wave, as Peter is showing up. They want Keria! They want revenge!
All right, well, he's just gonna flash that, and now there's no CC because Peter did not hit a single one.
Extremely aggressive plays and turn them around, and they're not faltering.
Oner's going in. They don't really have any vision, but they don't seem to care. Handshake comes through on a Peter as Oner's basically just trying to decide if he wants to go for a little insect play or not. Decides on no. Faker in a bit of trouble here as they might have the burst damage. He does have arm guard already, but a bit of help from Senna perhaps. Now this is, oh, well, Oner's gonna get on over, and now he gets the kick onto the Tristana, and Sejuani is barely gonna have enough damage. Sylvie will take him out. Call me. He's feeling pretty good about his situation. He's had mostly a free game, although he has been ganked quite a lot. As now he's trying to go 1v1 versus Call Me here. One more card should do it, and that it will.
So he's sitting right now on second most farm in the game, just behind Jiwoo.
He's gonna hit that Q, but Oner is very far behind enemy lines.
Good night to have popcorn in the audience, as the gold lead growing.
Nice flash, at least, to get away from that one. But now we got TPs galore. Everybody's joining in this one. As, oh god, Call Me is tanking all of the damage. Really nice ult on the two of them, though. But the Devourer comes through onto Zeus. He will survive as they take out Call Me. And they will take out the Kalista as well. And immediately the fight is turned around. The Devourer coming in huge here. And T1, of course, with the very large wallets at the moment. Can they take out Zeus? The answer is no. And Keria is a Omega tank at the moment. Like, he's got 2 armor items. They don't have AP damage outside of Udyr as Bailout comes out, just kind of laughable at this point. Call Me is going to avoid the loyalty program. And yeah, they're just kind of putting them out of their misery. T1 not wasting any time with this one. As maybe Faker, oh god, he just is gonna get devoured. And yeah, Call Me just sad by himself in the fountain. T1 should be able to take this first game in about 23 minutes.
The most T1 game I've ever feel like I've seen Valdez. Just so much coordination.
Look at that healing, Jesus.
The healing is crazy. Down goes the Nexus. Every time you think you've got him, every time you think you found an angle,